I think this is going to be the place where people want to capture this moment.
A big weather system is coming into town.
The crazy winter weather we're having here in Las Vegas.
Snow in the desert? It's rare, but despite common misconception, Las Vegas does get snow every now and then. But could we ever have a white Christmas? We stopped by the National Weather Service office to find out.
It's not unusual on an annual basis to see traces of snow where there might be snow falling through the air, but it's not sticking.
But measurable snow in Las Vegas is about a once-in-a-decade occurrence. The last time this happened was in February of 2019 when 1/8 of an inch fell at the airport and the outskirts of town saw as much as 8 inches in parts. The time before that was the day everyone remembers back in December of 2008 when the Las Vegas Strip saw 3.6 inches of snow. This is a rare occurrence, and there's several reasons as to why we don't get that much snow here.
For one, it's so dry out here. It's very unusual to have precipitation that lasts long enough for the snowfall to accumulate. So oftentimes we'll get, a few minutes of light snow flurries and they just don't stick to the ground and the showers move on and that's it.
Our mountains play a huge role in our dry climate. This is the rain shadow effect. The windward side of the mountains get all of the precipitation and the leeward side where Las Vegas is stays dry. This is also why the mountains get so much snow.
The mountains up at Mount Charleston, Lee Canyon, Kyle Canyon can get over 100 inches of snow in a year, but here in Las Vegas we get very little, if any.
The other reason is it's simply not cold enough, but it was colder years ago when the city wasn't as built up and populated.
And for two is the urbanization of the valley has really taken off, and so we have a large urban heat island which has also just limited how cold it gets in the Las Vegas valleys.
Surfaces like concrete and asphalt hold heat, so snow melts immediately on impact, especially in the central parts of town. Going back in time 50 plus years though, it did snow heavier and more frequently. Looking back at weather records, the snowiest month ever for Las Vegas was January 1949 with 16.7 inches of snow falling at the airport. This was followed up by January 1974 with 13.4 inches. These kinds of weather events don't happen like they used to, which made the December 2008 storm that much more memorable. When it snows in the social media era, the internet pops off. These iconic photos of snow on the Las Vegas Strip were shared around the world.
Should we have another event like that again, it's going to be a big newsworthy story.
The official snowfall total for Las Vegas is actually taken at the National Weather Service office, which is in close proximity to the airport. It's not taken at the airport like everything else due to a person having to physically measure it. In anticipation of snow, the forecasters will place a snowboard outside and then take the reading on it every 6 hours with a ruler. Chris himself took the official reading when it snowed in February of 2019. Snow is more likely in January and February, which are colder and wetter than December. Historically, February is the wettest month in Las Vegas. This makes the possibility of a white Christmas even less likely and made the December 17, 2008 snowstorm even more unprecedented. Chris had this super handy graph for us showing all of the times Las Vegas has had a white Christmas. That number? You guessed it, 0. But that doesn't mean it can't happen. It just has to be the perfect storm. Literally.
Well, there's two things that have to happen to get a snowfall event in Las Vegas. For one, we have to have moisture, and that's one thing that we're very frequently lacking. We also need to have cold enough air to produce snow in the Las Vegas Valley. So having those two factors come together is pretty unusual.
So how about that burning question?
Las Vegas could have a white Christmas. It's super unlikely. There's only about a 1% chance of it happening on any given year.
It's more likely for Las Vegas to see traces of snow falling, but not actually sticking. There have been 4 times in the past where this has happened on Christmas Day, most recently in 2015. Early projection models for this year show that this Christmas is shaping up to be warmer than average and drier than average.
Currently in a very impressive spell of dry weather. This is day 151 of no rainfall in Las Vegas Valley.
Currently, this is the second longest dry spell in Las Vegas history since weather records started being kept in 1937.
Still doesn't look real promising to get storm systems in the area with this type of pattern. Things really just hit the mountains as they do, and they die out. So that's kind of the story of our lives down here. If my money was betting on snowfall, I probably wouldn't be betting for it.
From snow to extreme heat. If you like this video, make sure to check out the last time we stopped by the National Weather Service to talk about the record-breaking heat in Las Vegas. And make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our content.